has been a while since I've posted anything. But as promised, across my social platforms, I am reviving my YouTube channel as well as my blog, pinkhathiker.wordpress.com. Link is down below. Because I am going to be hiking the Tahoe Rim Trail, also known as the TRT, this summer. I'm really, really, really excited. It's something that I've been wanting to do for almost 18 years. I went to Tahoe for my first time in 2003 when I was very, very, very pregnant with my first daughter, and had heard about the trail, which I believe had just been completed. I'm not really sure when it was completed, but the person who was telling me about it mentioned that it was a new trail. I should probably find that out. But I had joked to her dad, to my daughter's dad, that I wouldn't be able to hike that trail for another 18 years. Well, she turns 18 this year. And a friend of mine from the hiking community, from the 52-hike challenge hiking community, actually, posted on Facebook that she was going to be hiking the TRT, and was anybody interested in joining her for the whole thing, or maybe just for, a section of it. And I asked her to send me her entry date, and it just so happens that her entry date is the day after my daughter's 18th birthday. So it just seemed like the universe was telling me, you know what, you've been wanting to do this. This was the first thru hike that you ever thought of doing. And, you always said you had to wait 18 years till after she was born. And it's just like the universe throwing it at me saying, hey, it's time, let's do this. I'm really nervous because the longest I've spent on trail is about 4.5 days. And every time I get off a trail from a long trip, I'm always like, that's it, I'm never doing a long trip again. But of course, just like so many things in life, we forget the negative and want to get back out there and do it again. So I am currently prepping for this trip. I'm going to attempt to do some training hikes and whatnot leading up to it. I have permit requests for Yosemite backcountry for June. I'm hoping to do a local mountain overnight here in Southern California in May with my thru-hike partner. I'm not really sure yet about March and April, just because it's still really, really cold. And we'll see, but I'm planning to do a lot of stair climbing to get myself ready for this hike. I've been watching the Whimsical Woman's YouTube videos. She completed it last year. She did the trail counterclockwise. I'll be doing it clockwise. So there is a little bit of a difference and a variation there. But it's been really, really fun to watch her videos. If you're not familiar with Jen, I highly recommend checking out the Whimsical Woman on YouTube. Not only does she have her entire TRT experience, she also has her entire PCT experience up on her site, and it's just a lot of fun to watch. So yeah, where I'm at now is I am starting to put together a wish list of gear, ultralight gear. I currently have some ultralight stuff, but definitely wanting more to get as light as possible. I'm opting to do a bear can rather than a bear sack for this trail, although you can use one or the other. I just don't like the idea of having to deal with rope and trees and, all that stuff. So I'm just going to do the bear can. I have a BV 450, which I have used on all of my overnights. And I've packed 5 days worth of food into that sucker in the past. But I decided to splurge and I got myself the Barricade. Now I'm forgetting what, it's not the biggest one. It's the one right underneath that. So is it the Expedition or the Blazer? I can't remember. It's one of those two. But I decided to splurge and I ordered that. Also on my list is an ultralight single person tent. I currently have a 2-person tent, but I'm hoping to, I guess, downgrade to a 1-person. I'm looking. There's 2 that I'm looking at right now, Big Agnes and Nemo, because I really want a freestanding tent. I love my Nemo Hornet 2-person. My only beef with it is that it's only semi freestanding, and it just takes a little bit longer to set up than a freestanding tent would. And when it's not windy, I don't want to have to stake that sucker down. I mean, it's plain and simple. I'm lazy. And after, 10 plus miles on trail, I don't want to have to do that. So I'm looking at a freestanding tent option for 1-person that's also ultralight, because I don't want to carry the extra weight of a cheap tent. So saving up money for that. I'm also going to need a new pair of shoes. My Ultras that I currently have are on their last leg, so I'll be getting a new pair of Ultras. And I need a new pair of sandals. The ones I have, I ordered them a half size too small, so I just need to bite the bullet and order another pair of those. And I use a Zero Shoe. I love their sandals. So I'll be getting their Z Trail again, which is what I have now, just in the right size. So use their sizing guide when you order their sandals, because otherwise you're gonna have to buy a second pair. I'm trying to think what else I have on my wish list. I think that just about does it. I'm trying to decide whether I want to do, if I want to bring a cooked stove. I already got my campfire permit, so I'm good. I'm good with that. Which you need a California campfire permit in order to use a stove, backpacker stove in the backcountry. So be sure you do that if you're planning to go out into the wilderness. I'm trying to decide if I want to just do cold soaking again, which I've done on other backpacking trips. Again, another one of those things where when you're in it, you're like, oh my God, I'm never doing this again. But then you forget and you just go, I don't want to carry the extra weight. So I probably end up bringing a stove. I like my Pocket Rocket, my, $3 knockoff from Amazon. But I currently have a fairly heavy pot that's aluminum, and I am really trying to get away from aluminum products. So my goal is to get a nice lightweight titanium small little pot that I can take with me, and I'm hoping to also make my own food, because I want to get a dehydrator so that way I can just do it myself and contribute to saving the planet. Yeah, I think that's about it. So if you want to follow along on my journey and follow along on all the preparation and everything, then go ahead and subscribe to my channel and stay tuned for more.